GM, welcome back to golfing. Early start here today in the UK. We're going to go and play 9 holes. Whilst I'm going round, I'm going to show you what's going on in the bag. Of course, we've got the usual clubs, the old clubs, I'll show you them. We've got a new set of irons and also some stuff from the golfing marketplace, which I've redeemed for free with my points. So I'm excited to show you guys what's going on there. I am on my own today. Mushy is preparing for his vacation over to the west coast of the USA. So just a casual 9 holes, see if I've got any better. Let's go and give it a go. So, engine off, window up, and now we can go. All right, so first hole on this beautiful morning in the UK. We've got a par 3 to start. It's only about 135 yards, so quite a short one. A little bit of wind from left to right, but not too much. So it's, yeah, pretty straightforward shot in theory. Let's give it a go. Looks okay, might be a little bit short. Suckered bounce, it's on the green, stop, it's very close to the hole. I tell you what, it took a nice kick to the right. I would love to have seen how close that was to rolling past the pin. It always looks closer than what it actually is when you get up there. It's never that close, but it should be a good shot, a good start. I tell you what, it's not a bad start. And that's all because we've got new clubs in the bag, which we're going to have a look at shortly. Let's see if we can get going with a birdie. Whoa. But can't complain with a par to start. What a good first swing of the day. Today's going to be a good video. Hole number 2. Par 4, big dogleg to the right. I'm thinking by looking at the app, I probably need to play over those bunkers just there. If you have a look there, Mr. Cameraman, there's some bunkers just to the left of the trees. That's kind of the line in. I'm sure Mushy would be more aggressive straight over the trees, but not for me. And yeah, let's give it a good rip. But whilst we're talking about what's in the bag, I'm going to need you to have a look at this tee. I'm going to pull it back out. Hopefully it don't lose focus, but what's in the bag? The golf and tees. Beautiful tees. Got these from the marketplace along with a few other things that we'll have a look at shortly. Now that is money. All right, so I've shown you the tees. We've got the towel as well. Got to go through all the accessories. We've got the head cover. Got the mallet putter cover coming very soon, so that'll be in the bag. Got a rake, because apparently here you've got to take your own rake around, very important. But then it's down to the irons, and I'll just pull out the old 8 that we've just hit onto the green. We have got, I'll just zoom in here, the Cobra DS Adapts. A set from gap wedge up to 5, and I did have a fitting. I tried a few different, I tried TaylorMade, Titleist, all these makes, and these were just the ones I was hitting the cleanest, and they happened to be cheaper, so I was happy. It was a double win. I think the only adjustment that was really made was an extra degree of loft, because I don't really get too much height on the ball, but apart from that, they're pretty standard. And yeah, if I hit more shots like I did on the par 3 there, I'll be over the moon. It's gone left on me a little bit. It's kicked left as well. I don't think that's going to be a green. Hopefully it's not rolled into them trees down the left hand side. So it's actually nowhere near as bad as I thought, probably because the pin is so far to the right that it gave me leeway on the left, which I didn't know about. I thought the pin was central, so got away with one there. Put her out. Hopefully just have it somewhere close. Stop. I tell you what, that green was crazy with how wet it was. I feel like that would have been off the back if it hadn't had rained the last few days, but happy with that. There it is. It's a par start. Who is this man? Oh, it's a little bit slicey, a little bit fader. Probably just ran into the trees. Didn't get the connection I wanted, but it should roll on up there. Oh my God, it's bouncing all over the place. All right, so not a lot of green to work with. If it wasn't so bumpy and it was dry, I'd probably put this, but I'm gonna have to just try and pitch it on there and 2-putt. Just on the green. Oh my God. I thought that had a chance then. Well, that is one of the best par saves of my life. So, level through 3. Who would have thought? All right, so we're moving on to hole 4, which is actually hole 12 on the course. We're doing 9, and we're gonna do it so it loops back round to the car park to make our life nice and easy. But we've got a par 3 here. It's actually quite a long one. It's playing 2-2-1 today, but it is all downhill. If you look down there, you'll see it's downhill. I'm actually going to hit a 6-iron. I'm expecting it to go a little short, but if it runs down there, I'm absolutely fine with it. If I start messing around with my hybrid, I could be in trouble. Got quite a bit of height on that. It's got a little bit left. So running down there, I should have an okay chip there. It's down there, it's short of the green as I expected, but I've got plenty of green to work with by the looks of it from that angle. Should be okay. No, 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 no. I don't believe it. What is going on today? That's a chip-in birdie for 2, and that puts me 1 under through 4. I chipped in Scotland with the golfing team. We were playing a scramble, and it was a par 5, and I chipped in to help the team get an eagle. And I was thinking, like, that ain't gonna happen again, like, for a very long time, if ever. And then here we are, a couple of weeks later, chipping in on my own for birdie. That's gonna be such a good angle on that camera as well. Insane. All right, so it's time to now reset after that euphoric moment. We're back now with another short par 4 actually. It's about 280 yards. 276 it's just adjusted to. Oh no, not a good connection. Pulled it, gone nowhere. I've got the cameraman here calling me a coward because I won't go over the trees and go for it. But I didn't realise that, I've never played this course before, so I didn't realise that I was going to block myself out here. I thought we were going past them trees and up the left, but it's before them. So I'm just going to have to bump one onto the fairway there and give myself a better angle in, take my medicine. I'm playing well, I'm protecting the score, whilst I've got the devil of the cameraman in one ear telling me to go straight over them trees for the green. But I'm not going to do it, I'm not going to listen. Sensible golf. Back into play. Boo! Oh my God, where has that gone? Well, that's what nobody wants to see. Posty's real golf is back. A little bit far. Yeah, not today. But we're safely aboard. That is pathetic. What the hell even is that? I knew it was wet, but downhill. Scared of it. Conviction on that one. Let's just forget this hole. Take the double, we move on. Overall, what was we was 1 under through 4, so that puts us 1 over through 5. I am absolutely fine with that. I take that every single day of the week. All right, so we're on to hole 6 now. Par par 4, little dog leg to the right, playing about 380 yards. Downhill, driver back out, straight down the middle. Let's get back on track. It's a little bit left, should be okay. Yeah, just down the left hand side. All right, so I've shown you the new irons in the bag. We'll just go through what else is in there. We'll complete it, but this is an older club in the bag, the TSR2 driver. So I've got a 10 degree on that bad boy there. Bit scuffed. I blame the player for that one, but that's been in the bag for just over a year now. What's under the beautiful golfing cover is another old one. It's the 5 wood. Mushy likes to use this sometimes. It's an old Sim Max. It can behave when it wants to. It's a good club for me when I actually hit it right, which isn't often. And then we've got the TaylorMade Stealth, a 4 hybrid. I got this last year as well because I didn't really want a 4 iron, to be completely honest. So they are the woods, what I've got in the bag. I do have a new 54 TaylorMade, is it an MG? I don't even know. TaylorMade MG. A bit wet and dirty from these last few shots, but this is the beauty that just chipped in, so a very good club in my eyes. We've got the 60 degree TaylorMade MG high toe, which doesn't come out too often. Emergencies only, thanks to Musher. And then we've got the TaylorMade Spider as well. Hopefully this old battered head cover will be gone very soon and replaced with a nice golfing one. So yeah, that's going to be the next replacement in the bag. And although it's not in the bag, I have to show you the glove, the golfing glove. So I've got the tees, the glove, the towel, and all of these are on the golfing marketplace in the app, and are basically free because I redeemed them with the points that I've got just for playing golf. So free stuff for playing golf, you can't beat it. Anyway, don't know why I'm picking the bag up. We've got a shot to play here. Oh, it's a low shot, a little fat, but could just run on down there, get down the hill. A little fat, but the main thing is we're down there for 2. If we can chip on 2 putt for bogey, we're happy. Hit the bank, stop. I think the downhill lie made that a little bit more difficult, but we're safely aboard, we've got a chance. Oh, that's actually a really good roll. Well, in for bogey, which puts us 2 over through 6, which again, at the beginning of the day, I just wouldn't be able to complain about that. As a 15 handicapper, maybe I'm finally playing like a single digit handicapper. Who knows? A few more videos left in that series before winter comes along, but we're on the right track, that's for sure. Not the best strike in the world, but it's over there and it's safe. All right, so unfortunately, I've not been able to find it. I thought it would have rolled into this trench here and it would have been quite an easy find, but apparently not. We've had a quick look. So I'm going to take a drop. I'll be honest, I actually don't really know the rules about a drop. I've always thought it's like 1 club length out of the rough or something. So I'm going to do that. And if I'm wrong, please tell me in the comments, and I'm really sorry, but I'm just going to drop it somewhere here. And if you're not happy with that, then I'll do better next time. When you just know something's going to go wrong, okay, slow it down. Slow it down. Just like that. Yeah, we take that. These greens are crazy. I don't know if you'll see on the camera how much they like move from left to right once they start rolling. But we give ourselves a good look at saving a bogey here, so let's take advantage. Oh, it wasn't right edge. It was straight at it. All right, so we have got 2 holes to go. Took me a while to tee it up on this awful tee box that's bobbly as hell, but no complaints. Par 4, 276. Another short one actually. It would have been nice to play a par 5, but I think we've skipped them all out on the course in the middle. Yeah, I'm not going to get the big stick out now because there is danger left and right, and there's OB sticks there on the right as well. So really need to just keep this fairly straight down the middle, leave myself a wedge in. And that was very toey again. I mean, it's okay, but it's a little longer than I would have hoped. All right, so I've left myself a little longer than I would have hoped, 145. I'm actually going to club up and play more of like a 150, 160 shot with a 7-iron because bunkers all around the front of the green there, no good. Would rather be long, so let's try and get a good strike on this one. That is a good strike. It's gone short. I thought I connected with that well. I think we're in bunker territory there. Oh, I was happy with that. I did say if I got it anywhere out, I'd be happy. I am a little bit disappointed, way too much sand, but it's out. Take that from there. Got the read wrong. That's another double. The doubles are racking up now. Do you know what I've realised? Very strong start. Knew that it probably wouldn't carry on that strong, but it all went downhill after the birdie chipping. Maybe I got a little bit too confident. All right, here we are, last hole. We are, if my scoring is correct with the drop, then I'm currently 6 over through 8, 1 hole to go. Definitely could have been better, but you know, a lot of doubles towards the end have evened out the scorecard, shall we say. But we've got a 340 yard par 4 now, a bit of a dog leg to the right. I'm going to be aiming towards that bridge that you can see just in the distance there, and then hopefully leave ourselves a nice shot in and we can finish strong. Let's give it a go. It's another pull. And that's probably more trouble. So we found it just propped up on the top of some long grass here. Just going to look how far I've got in. I don't think it's really achievable unless I catch a flyer, but I'm just going to try and get it out of here, get back into play. Yeah, it's not great if you have a look at it there. So we've just got to get it back in play, really. I have a feeling this could go anywhere. You know what? I take that. It was definitely not what I was expecting, but we take it. Back in play. One last 80-yard shot. Pins at the front, all running downhill. Just a little bump. Pitching wedge. Drop it near that seagull. Bird, pigeon, whatever. Let it run down there. I would expect that to run onto the green, to be honest. Might have just made it there. Either way, I think I'll be putting. All right, we're going to try and finish now with a par save. I've levered it. I've levered it. Scrambling for bogeys now. You You know what? It's a good job we wrapped it up there, because that round was just slowly getting worse and worse. But overall, actually a good 9 that I'm happy with. It's just a shame that I couldn't keep up the momentum from the first few holes, and that chipping birdie was actually a turning point. Maybe no worries. Maybe some fake confidence was in my system at that point, thinking that I could go on and just master everything, but yeah, not to be. And if I look at the scorecard, I think I'm 7 over through 9, so by all means, like, a great round. It's just a typical high handicappers performance, like ups and downs, no consistency. That pretty much sums it up, really. So that pretty much wraps up the video. We're 7 over through 9. Very happy with the start, very disappointed with the end, but that is a typical high handicappers round, I guess. Very inconsistent, like I just said. So all I can say is, if you do enjoy this video, drop a like, subscribe to the channel, more content like this coming the way. Join the Discord as well. We have got a big community now. We're not just talking golf and the golfing app. We've got the fantasy football, both the American and the English version going on right now as well. So plenty of good stuff going on. And I also want to say, if you do download the app, if you start racking up them points and you have that membership, make sure that you have a look at what's going on with the sweepstakes in the marketplace. There's loads of good items, good sweepstakes coming along now, with one going live this week, so I'll let you go and check that out. But yeah, if you did enjoy it, drop a like, subscribe, and I'll catch you in the next one.